Good morning, children. So, let's start our second term. So, the first chapter is chapter number 8, body movements. Okay, so here we are going to talk about all the joints, okay, which are there in your body. So, all the bones and cartilage and skeleton, rib cage, all kinds of joints which are there, all we are going to talk about, right? So, let's start. Sit absolutely still. Observe the movements taking place in your body. You must be thinking your eyes, you must be blinking your eyes time to time. Observe the movements in your body as you breathe. There are so many movements that happens in your body. So you just have to sit still for 2 minutes and just see what all movements are taking place in your body. So, are you breathing? Are you sneezing? Are you coughing? Okay, are you blinking your eyes? How loud you are breathing? So, everything you have to just see just for a second, just without moving, without, doing anything else. So, you have to just sit still and say, tell me what all movements you saw in your body. Okay. So, when you are writing your notebook, which part of the body are you moving? Okay. So, when we write, which part of the body we move? Of course, our hands, alright? Or when you turn and look at your friend, different parts of our body move while you remain at the same place. In these examples, you also move from one place to another. Okay, you get up and go to your teacher or to the school compound or go home after school. You walk, run, skip, jump and move from place to place. Now let us see how animals move from place to place by filling up the table 8.1 after discussing with our friends, teachers and parents. Now Bujo wondered about movements in the following movements in the plants. He knows they do not move from place to place, but do they show any other kinds of movements? Now tell me, plants do not move from one place to another, but what kind of movement they show? They grow, isn't it? They show us the process of photosynthesis. Yeah, plants, they grow from small plant to big plant, right? So there are many other changes which plant in the plant there are a lot of changes which are taking place, right? So now how do animals move from place to place? Now this table you have to do, right? This cow has legs and it walks. So like this human, then like this you have to write. Fill this table. Whether they walk, run, fly, jump, creep, crawl, yeah, slither and swim. These are only a few of the ways in which animals move from one place to another. Why are there so many differences in the way that animals move from place to place? Why are they different? Why is that many animals walk while snake slithers or crawls or a fish swim? Why? Because they have different kind of body shape, and because they have different shape, they have different types of movements, right? 8.1 Human body and its movements. So let us closely look at some of our own movements to begin with before looking at all these varieties of movements in the animals. Do you enjoy doing physical exercise at school? How do you move your hands and legs while doing different exercises? Yeah. So, let us try some of the movements, okay, our body is capable of. Now, bowl an imaginary ball at an imaginary wicket. So, everybody knows, right, how to bowl an imaginary ball. Yeah, you have to bowl a ball. How did you move your arms? How did you move your arm? Did you rotate it at the shoulder in a circular movement? Did your shoulder also move? Lie down and rotate your leg at the hip. Bend your arm at the elbow and the leg at the knee. So you can bend your arms, yeah, at the elbow. You can bend your legs at the knee. Now stretch your arms sideways. Bend your arms to touch your shoulder with your fingers. Which part of arm did you bend? Of course, the elbow. Straighten your arm and try to bend it downwards. See, you can turn it, you can bend it. You straighten your arm and try to bend it downward. So you have to try and bend it opposite. The way you are bending it, like you are doing it upward, no, to touch your shoulder. Now, I want you to turn it downwards. Will you be able to do that? Upward you can do, right? Your finger can go up. But can your finger go from down to up? No. Try to move the various parts of your body and record their movements in the table. Okay. So you have to move whatever it's written and you have to complete the table. Why is that we are able to move a few parts of our body easily in various directions and some only in some directions? Why are we unable to move some parts at all? Now activity 1, this you have to do. See, why are we able to move it? Why are we not able to move in that directions? That all depends on the type of joints we have, right? So now you're going to learn what joint is present in which part of the body. So let's start activity number 1. Place a scale lengthwise on your arm so that your elbow isn't in the center. Okay. Ask your friend to tie the scale and your arm together. Now try to bend your elbow. Will you be able to bend the elbow because you put a scale? Are you able to do it? Just check it if you can do it. So children, this you have to do. Neck rotates completely, wrist, finger, knee, ankle, all the body parts you have to do and you have to complete this table, children. Okay. So you have to do this. Once you are done with this table, let me ball and socket joints and all will start in the next period. Let me finish this. Okay. Did you notice that we are able to bend or rotate our body in places where two parts of our body seem to be joined together? Here you have to underline. Okay. Please underline. We are talking about the joints. So you have to underline. We are able to bend or rotate our body in places where two parts of our body seem to be joined together, like elbow, shoulders and neck. Okay, these places are called joints. Okay, can you name some more such joints? Yeah, hip joints, right? If our body has no joints, do you think it would be possible for us to move in any way at all? What exactly is joined together at these joints? So that we are going to learn. So press your fingers against the top of your head. Face, neck, nose, ears, back of your shoulder, hands and legs, including the fingers and toes. Do you get a feel of something hard pressing against your fingers? The hard structure are the bones. Okay. Repeat this activity on the other parts of your body. So many bones. Bones cannot be bent. So how do we bend our elbow? It is not one long bone from the upper arm to our wrist. It is different bones joined together at the elbow. Similarly, there are many bones present in each part of the body. We can bend or move our body only at those points where bones meet. Please underline. We can bend or move our body only at those points where bones meet. There are different types of joints in our body to help us to carry out different movements and activities. Let us learn about some of them. So children, about ball and socket joints and all the activities, all the joints we are going to learn tomorrow. Okay. So here what you have to do is to complete these table 8.1 and table 8.2, right? So quickly complete table 8.1 and 2 and show me, and I'm sending you the question answers, like few question answers to start with. Okay.